Hello everybody, I'm your friend Enable Let's Play SpiderMwa, and I welcome you back to Let's Play Sanitarium. As we left off, we entered the Hive, and we have Grimwall. So, lots of bugs and lots of disgusting things to go on.
This thing has some kind of mechanical harness.
Yes, and we need that.
Wearing this harness, perhaps they'll think I'm one of them. It's worth a try.
Indeed it is.
This building appears to serve some special function.
A lot of these buildings do that. So let's go.
ID confirmed. Drone Guard class, Sector 7. Proceed.
And it did work. So we can freely go wherever we want.
Drone Guard class not permitted within the Queen's chamber. Entry denied.
Grap.
I love it when he says grap. It's always made me smile because it sounds so funny. Grap. So we can't go everywhere we want to. And that's the way to open a door. Disgusting.
The insect is performing a grotesque experiment, putting bits of machinery into the child.
Now that is grotesque.
It's some kind of alien child with 2 eyes and 2 arms.
Known as a human. They don't have humans in this world. They're centaurs. Cyclopses.
This monster is also half machine. A handsome young Cyclops. I hope he can help me. An insectoid pincher. The edges are sharp.
And then this rotates. Here. Okay, now.
Who are you?
TikTok. Cybernetic technician.
What is your function?
To integrate cybernetic enhancements to the flesh.
Who designed these robotics?
Gromna, honorable assistant to Her Majesty.
I require my ID harness to be upgraded.
Upon whose authorization will I grant this procedure? You delay in your response. I am busy. Return when you can produce the proper authorization.
Hopefully we can get that because we needed to upgrade our RED to get to the Queen's chambers.
Here. Okay, now.
What are you babbling on about there?
By the makers! Grimwall! You're Grimwall! But what are you doing here? Why have you returned to us? I thought Gromna had everything under control.
Grimwall? Is that my name? I don't remember much. Just waking up in this hive and having to battle a few insectoids. I had to use this strange device that I found on the large one, just to pass their security forces.
It's an ID harness. Gromna built them for the insectoids since they lost their sight. With that on, you look like another bug to them. That's why they're not swarming all over you. Look, my name is Graven. We need to talk more. But until the work slows down, I'm stuck here. Afterwards, I'm going back to my pod. We can meet there. My pod's globe code is Grenisser. Use it if you need to get in there for anything.
That would be very useful. Never know what you can find in his waters. Looks like something's missing from here.
A great machine of some sort. Its size alone speaks of untold power.
Indeed. But it's not on. Maybe...
The bridge seems flimsy.
Yeah, it's this bridge. It looks flimsy.
Strange. They seem to mark an entrance to nowhere.
I guess this powers the entrance to somewhere, so... La-di-da-di-da, just going around Grimwall, the hero!
A large hut. Looks like someone's living quarters.
Maybe this is his pod?
Password.
Grap.
Entry denied.
That always makes me smile. That little
A
scene.
defense mechanism for Graven's pod.
So this is his pod.
Password.
Renacier.
Enter.
How could anybody live in this kind of a flesh pot anyway? Looks disgusting.
The heater. It's alive.
Well, everything around here seems to be alive.
A sledgehammer should come in handy.
Indeed. A warrior needs a warrior's weapon, so nothing better than a sledgehammer.
Graven's tools.
Let's grab those two. You never know when you need them.
Wonder if Graven has any good crystals.
So those are your videos, huh? Let's see what we got.
And now, our breaking story this evening. During a helicopter sweep in the search for another missing child in the troubled remote community of Warrendale, authorities were startled to discover what appears to be a gigantic insect hive attached to Mount Sanitarium, close to the ancient mechanical ruins. Details are sketchy at this point, but some sources have estimated that the visible portion of the hive is only a small part of the greater whole. More details on this breaking story as it develops.
That's usually the thing about hives.
To halt the infestation of the insect horde that is sweeping across our nation, leading entomologist Gromna will lead a team to infiltrate and examine the ever-growing hive. When asked why he was risking his own life on this mission, Gromna simply replied that he was willing to sacrifice anything to stop the infestation. When he heard the news, President Agris said, "Gromna is truly a great man, and we all wish him much success."
Well, seems like he succeeded on
Today,
something.
The nation breathed a collective sigh of relief as word from Gromna finally reached our closest outpost to the hive. Gone for months and presumed dead, it turns out that Gromna's team is not only alive, but they have found a method to slow the horde's infestation. Remaining near the hive, the team will continue their research in an attempt to stop the horde.
Hi, Graven. I guess you're not in. You must be out helping Gromna save the world or something. I just wanted to tell you that I love you, and I miss you. And I really look forward to you coming back to me soon. Goodbye, sweetheart.
So, sounds like Gromna took his team here and now they're held captive by Gromna. There's always somebody who's evil and uses these insects for their benefit. I really want to know what that little bug is. It's bugging me that I don't know.
I'd better be careful on these paths. It's a long way down.
It seems to be. Where did that bug go? I saw you fly.
The glow from within must be some large fire.
No, no password. Good.
Not so many. Slow down. Too many and the machine will overheat.
The insectoid's abominable furnace.
Indeed.
They're dropping cyclopean babies into the furnace.
Well, that's one way to keep the fire going.
Bugs flying up that tube. Where does it lead?
Well, it led to where Graven is working. Maybe I should give his tools to him first. Might be more useful.
Graven's tool. It would be...
I guess I can. Oh well. Let's continue. There's gotta be a puzzle. One of the more annoying puzzles again.
Not so many.
Yeah, we know. Shut up.
Ugh, I can hardly stand to look at these beasts. This insect is hooked up to a machine, and the levers must control the furnace.
Need to use that machine to stop this thing.
The bellows. They are used to fan the flames of the infernal machine. The insects are pumping the bellows to control the furnace. Bugs flying up.
So we need to somehow stop this whole thing. Oh. Okay.
Ugh.
Can I kill these?
With
a pincer? Oh.
An insectoid pincher. A sledgehammer.
Can I kill them with the sledgehammer? Oh.
I can't use that here.
No, because they're in the way.
I can hardly stand to look at.
Yeah, I know, I know.
They are refining fuel for their mechanized parts.
It's a very interesting way of making the parts. Just throw the babies in and out comes something. Gotta think. I don't remember this part that well. But, there's gotta be some way to get through here.
I require my ID harness to be upgraded.
Upon whose authorization will I grant this procedure?
You
delaying?
Well, I'm not getting the upgrade yet. Indeed. Gotta think. I really don't remember this part that well. Maybe I still need to talk to Grammon some more.
Look, I'm too busy to talk now. The couriers are delivering embers from the furnace at a fantastic rate. I'll meet you later at my pod when they shut the furnace down. If they shut the furnace down.
Oh, they'll shut it down, alright. Once I'm through with them. Okay. Yeah, shut up. We know. It's too many. And stuff.
bugs flying up that. I mean.
Maybe if I use the pisser on these guys? Bellows? Nope. Sledgehammer? Nope. 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 Nope.
It would be an. I
have to get this guy out of the way. So now I can talk to him?
Who are you?
Furnace operator. Why do you ask? Guard drone. Why are you here?
I'm here to replace you.
Inspect the furnace.
Yeah, I mean inspect
It's
first.
been suitably repaired. But if Her Majesty needs confirmation, then go ahead and get on with it. Just stay out of the way. We're very busy.
What is your function?
To regulate the flow of air to the furnace.
What is the purpose of this furnace?
Are you testing my knowledge? Very well. This is the main power supply of the hive. It was built by Gromna himself. It maintains the temperature of the Queen's chambers and also is used to smelt the raw ember into a highly concentrated power source.
Where does the ember come from?
We found deposits of it within the mountain while we were tunneling our way up to the surface. When Gromna joined our cause, he recognized it as a possible power source for cybernetics, if reduced to its purest form.
How lovely. Finding a power source for these guys so they can eventually attack the Cyclopses and kill them. That's pretty much it.
How do you regulate the temperature?
It's very complicated. You'd need to be at least the level of operator to understand it, and you are still merely a drone guard.
How do I become an operator?
An ambitious drone. You're far too young to even be considered for it. I've served the Queen for generations. With age comes respect and station.
What about those bellows over there?
The assigned drones pump the bellows for regulating the flow of air into the furnace. Through that, we control the flames that are used to smelt the ember.
Are those Cyclopean children being thrown in?
Don't be alarmed. According to Gromna, they won't pollute the ember.
Where do they come from? And why burn them?
Does this investigation require me to explain everything to you, drone? It's a convenient way to dispose of their sickening little bodies once the Queen is through with them. Granted, the ashes and smell can be a bit nauseating, but one gets used to them after a while.
What a lovely insectoid hive, isn't it? So lovely. So casually talking about throwing babies into the fire. I mean, seriously, this is a game where they're throwing freaking babies into a freaking fire after the queen has dealt with them. You can only imagine what the queen does to them.
An insect? I can't use that here.
It would be nice if you could.
The insectoid? An insect. That would harm even me.
Maybe. Making a hole on the ground. Okay. I'm stuck. I really don't remember what to do next. I'm just trying to remember.
I require my
Yeah, still can't do that. Because I haven't gotten a name.
Look, I'm too...
Oh, brother. What do I need to do?
Can I kill you?
I can hardly stand to look.
Can I destroy you while you're flying here? No. You can't. You cannot. You have to stop the furnace, but I really don't remember how.
The insectoid. They are refining. Ugh.
There was something I need to get rid of him somehow. Then I need to use the bellows to destroy the machine.
Bugs flying up that tube.
I got the tools and everything.
Grab it.
Can I use the tools on something? No. Doesn't seem to be anything.
A large.
Gotta think for a while. I don't use walkthroughs. I need to figure this out myself. There's something I'm missing. Oh, this one.
This pipe has been fixed recently, though not too well.
Yeah, that's the part that I was missing. Revan's
That's
too.
not right. Well, that's not.
Oh, come on, get over there and do it.
There has to be an answer. This.
It's glowing, so I can do this.
Well, that's not.
Why won't you do it?
Well, that's no.
Okay.
A
How about-
scrap-
How about the sledgehammer? That's it.
Drones, stop the bellows. Seal the pipe. To continue pumping with that damage would overheat the furnace.
Really? That's good news for me.
With that bug gone, I can reach the controls. I'll shut down this abominable furnace. Mechanized arms survived the fire. I wonder if it can be used against the beasts.
Possibly. Now I'm gonna save the game here in case this game decides to, you know, crap out on me because it does with the puzzles. So,
Save game.
let us do that. Yes, I will overwrite. It's what I did with last time on the previous part because that freaking puzzle kept just bugging out on me. So, it's always good to save before the puzzle, just in case. So, let's use this machine.
This is more complex than I imagined.
It is.
There appear to be many controls, all interrelated.
Indeed it is. It's color puzzle. You change colors like that. And you just have to match everything up. So let's see. We got the O and that there. Okay. Nope. Well. Nope, that didn't do it. This and this. Put it there. And Okay. It should work, but I don't know why it's not working. Oh, there it is. These two. Okay. So, let's see what else we can create here on the red. That one? Blammo. So let's change the color. And that one's here. It's not too difficult of a puzzle, really, when you think about it. You just have to know what colors go where. And what would be which one, and stuff. So not too difficult of a puzzle, really. I'll put that back this way. There it is. I'm sure I missed something here. Yeah, that one. Nope. There. So those are all done. So let's move on to the green one on this one. Oh, it's right there. That one is... nope. That... there should be two for each. So I've actually missed the one red. That's alright. Here we go. And the red one. There we go. That should do it. All done.
No more genocide today, monsters. No more embers will be delivered now. I'm certain I'll find Graven resting in his pod.
Indeed. And I'm actually gonna save again.
Save game.
Don't you just love that sound that the girl makes?
Return to game.
The backwards reverb. Oh, the horror. Woo. Anyway, I'm just glad that the game didn't crash on me on the puzzle. Because if you saw, the puzzles work at extreme speeds. It's because I have a 6-time core instead of, and these games work better with a dual core, and I don't have it optimized to be working like a dual core, so these puzzles work at extremely fast speeds. So I have to be, so that's why they keep crashing on me in the game. But anyway, enough babbling, let's talk to Gavin. Gavin. He's not Gavin Free from Rooster Teeth, he's Graven.
There you are. I was beginning to get worried. I thought something terrible might happen to you at the furnace. Especially since your memory is gone.
No, I don't remember much of anything. I wouldn't even know my own name if you hadn't told me.
Every Cyclopean child knows the name of Grimwall. You're the great hero of the War of the One.
You have your own comic book, after all. Seriously. Well, not in this world. In the real world, he does. So to speak.
War of the One. Can you tell me about it?
Oh my. You are confused, aren't you?
Not confused, amnesiac.
The War of the One was a pivotal point in the history of our people. For years, we had fought the insectoids, neither side gaining ground as the planet was ravaged by countless battles. The Makers, creators of all and of nothing, watched silently for many years before taking action.
How can you create
Spoke to
nothing?
the leaders of both sides through grand visions, declaring that there was to be one final battle for supremacy. The victor would rule the planet, and the defeated race would be forced underground, never to return to the surface again.
Well,
We
look
won?
how happened.
Yes, thanks to you. You destroyed nearly a third of the troops, all by yourself.
Grimwall, yes. Well, seems that the other party, after a long while, decided not to be underground anymore.
If we won, then why are these things back above ground?
Indeed.
No one really knows. Actually, no one really believed the story of the War of the One, or thought that there were any insectoids. Until now.
How could anybody not believe in a war that happened? I mean, In a war, you have thousands upon thousands of eyewitnesses for it. So how could anybody not believe it? The more unbelievable story about the war would be that one guy, Grimwall, would take on a third of the enemy's troops alone. Now that's an unbelievable story. The war on its own?
That evil machine will be silent for a while.
Indeed.
Evil? It's just a furnace, isn't it?
Nope.
The thing was burning children, Graven. Cyclopean children.
What? But how can this be? Gromna would never allow such a thing to happen.
Yes, he would. Because he's evil.
Gromna. That's the name the bugs were using at the furnace. They said he's giving the orders to burn the children's bodies.
That's absurd. He's my mentor. A brilliant entomologist. He'd never...
What?
Entomologist. He's our foremost specialist on insects. That's why the Peace Council chose him for this mission.
I wonder why he is the evil one, controlling the insects. Oh yeah, he's a specialist. You guys are morons.
Mission? What mission? What the hell is going on here?
We were sent here to examine this hive a few months ago. We were captured, but Gromna convinced the Queen to put aside her plans of conquest and negotiate a peace treaty.
Ah!
Since then, it's been peaceful for both sides.
Ah!
In fact, tomorrow is the day that both leaders will meet to sign the treaty.
Ah! You guys are friggin' morons. Trusting insects? Ah! We all know from our horror and action movies that insects are not to be trusted.
I tell you it's true, Graven. Something is terribly wrong here, and I think that this Gromna person is somehow involved. You must help me.
I'm sorry, but I can't. Not unless you have some physical proof to back up these wild accusations.
Very well. If proof is what you want, then that's what you'll get. Graven, Chick-Tock requires authorization to upgrade my ID harness. Who can do that?
Normally, Gromna is the only one who can authorize such upgrades. But with the increased activity in the Queen's chambers, he remains there almost exclusively. I think we can fool Chick-Tock if I make my position sound important enough.
What should I say?
Tell him that your authorization comes from Graven, protege of Gromna, honorable assistant to Her Majesty. That should do it.
Well, if they can be fooled that easily.
That harness you're wearing won't get you past every security device. You might want to see the cyber technician for an upgrade.
Well, that's what I just asked you about. So no need to tell me. I was going to do that anyway. Idiot. Hello, Chick-Tock. Monster.
Who designed these robotics?
Gromna, honorable assistant to Her Majesty.
Where is he?
He is within the Queen's chambers. Since it is the eve of retribution, there is much preparation required. His plan must be executed perfectly.
Eve of retribution?
Are
Stupid
your
mouse.
memory pathways in need of service? The eve of retribution is known by us all. As of tomorrow, we will return to our rightful position as the dominating race of the planet. Under the guise of peace, we shall collect a debt that has been unpaid for decades.
Not if I can help it. I'm Grimwall. I shall stop you.
What plan do you speak of?
Your memory banks must be fluctuating. Gromna has seen the error of his kind's ways and has come to aid us in our desire for revenge. With his gift of cybernetics, we shall once again rule the surface.
How will this gift aid us? Are we not mighty enough to conquer the Cyclops without them?
Without the speed of cybernetics, we would be vulnerable to the nuclear fire which the enemy controls, incinerated before we even reach the city. But with the aid of cybernetics, We will be swarming within the walls of the capital before their hands can even reach the launch buttons. The dawn will bring the age of the insectoid. It is inevitable.
Not if I can help it.
I require my ID harness to be upgraded.
Upon whose authorization will I grant this procedure?
Graven, protege of Gromna, honorable assistant to Her Majesty.
Graven. Hold while I search my databanks for confirmation. My records indicate that Graven is the assistant to Gromna. However, his authorization alone is not enough. I will need to verify that you are of sufficient age to be placed within the Royal Guard. Proceed to limb scanner for positive age identification.
Well, we're lucky that we killed that one.
The furnace operator's mechanical limb.
That one. So we can verify our old age.
Age requirements verified. Upgrade authorized. Step forward to have ID harness upgraded. Prepare for upgrade treatment.
And something stirs Max's memories.
Treatment? What treatment?
A treatment. They found a way to slow down the disease. It says here that a Dr. Morgan was ultimately responsible for developing the DNAV treatment. Didn't you study with the Dr. Morgan back in med school?
I was still a sophomore when he earned his doctorate.
Well, the treatment's called HOPE. It's supposed to decelerate the growth of the DNAV, almost doubling the lifespan of affected children.
The Aztecs found a way to survive the plague of Quetzalcoatl without conventional modern medicine. Well, hey, if Morgan is close to a cure, a true cure, then maybe he can use another set of hands. Maybe it's time to pack up here and go home.
I don't understand.
Well, seems like Max was on to something while Morgan actually made something. They didn't mention hope in that radio about the hope actually not working so well. Seems like Dr. Morgan is more evil than we thought. Anyway, I'm gonna cut the video here because I think I've gone long enough. I don't know how long I've been going recording this. And next time, we're gonna go to the Queen's chambers and find out what the hell's really going on around here.
The worse things get.
Indeed, I know. But next time, we're gonna continue. And I hope you all have a good evening, good afternoon, and a good morning. And I will see you all next time. Take care, people. Bye.